Aktivitas akademika melaksanakan amanahnya dengan kampus satria beriman, membuahkan sarjana berbudi. Aktivitas akademika melaksanakan kampus satria beriman, membuahkan sarjana berbudi, beramal dengan masyarakat adil dan makmur, menjadikan segala ilmu ibu pertiwi Islamia sejahtera dan segera maju segala ilmu sejahtera.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, assalatu wassalamu asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin, amma ba'du. The Honorable Dean of Faculty of Health Science, Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto, Associate Professor Dr. Nas Umi Solihah, the Honorable Speakers from Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology Philippines, Jean and Gillespie PhD, June Christian G. Reguel, Master of Art in Nursing, Registered Nurse, Gracie Lopez, Master of Art in Nursing, Registered Nurse, the Honorable Vice Dean of Academic and Partnership Affairs, Nasri Suparti Epcap, the Honorable Vice Dean for Finance and Human Resources, Mrs. Citra Hadi Kurniati Epcap, the lecturers of Nursing Program Universitas Al-Irsyad Cilacap, invited heads of department, lecturers, staff, and beloved students in this room and also in the meeting Zoom. First of all, let's say our thanks to God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercy and blessings until we can face this agenda without any trouble and obstacles. Praise and salutation always be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Peace be upon him who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's general lecture, Magandang Umaga Maligayang Pagdating. Hello, my name is Danti. I am the Master of Ceremony for today's agenda. It is an honor for me to welcome you guys in this occasion with the theme of the urgency of healthcare professional graduate quality in global competition. Stepping to the first agenda, which is opening, let's start out today's agenda by reciting Basmalah together. The following agenda is singing Indonesia and the Philippines national anthem. For all the audience, please be upstanding for the national anthem.
awit ng Pilipinas.
The audience may be back to sitting. The third agenda is praying. I'd like to invite Mr. Hanif Prasetyo. Time is given.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma aghfir lil muslimina wal muslimat wal mu'minina wal mu'minat. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana waj'alna musliman laka wa min dhurriyyatina ummatan muslimah laka wa arina manasikana wa tub 'alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim wa tub 'alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The next one is prayer from the Philippines to Mr. Jun. Maybe the time is yours.
Let us all pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you. The next agenda is opening remarks that will be delivered by the Dean of Faculty of Health Science, Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto. To the Honorable Associate Professor Dr. Umi Solihah, the time is yours.
Thank you, Bu Danti. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga. The Honorable Dr. Jean Wilsbar, Magandang Din. Mr. June Christian, Dr. Candidate. Yes, it's right, okay. Mrs. Inshallah. Mrs. Grace Lopez, candidate doctor too. Yeah, soon. Soon to be, okay. The Honorable, my friend from UNIC, Universitas Al-Irsyad Cilacap, Bu Rusana and team. You will with your student too come here. Okay. Online. Yes, thank you. and Vice Dean Bu Sri Suparti and Bu Citra. I think Bu Citra have another meeting. Head of Program Fikes UMP, nursing and nurse, lectures of nursing and all participants, all students from NUST, all students from UMP. In Faculty of Health Science, we have 2,000 students, and today we're doing hybrid online and offline. Maybe three Zoom meeting, and 1,000, 3 and 2, 3,000, 300, yes, capacity. Masya Allah. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah. May it always be healthy for all of us. Amin. Today is a general lecture activity as a form of activity to support the academic atmosphere. In considering with the presence of lecturer and student from NUST, we present speaker from the Philippines, from Nueva Ecija University of Science Technology, Philippines. Today, this is a second day of my activity. Tomorrow we will doing any program for 2 weeks maybe. And my implementation cooperation ini after 2 years activity. Not many students or alumni of universities in Indonesia are interested in working abroad. The Philippines is one of the countries with alumni which they accepted to work abroad, both Asia and Europe. We can learn from them how to be accepted as workers, especially nurses abroad. What are the requirements that must be prepared by students? Maybe about scientific competency, and then language, attitude, and skills. This will be very interesting, right? The speaker as well as actor have works abroad. Yes, thank you. And enjoy learning. Good luck and useful for UMP and news. And maraming salamat po. Thank you. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for the great speech, Mrs. Umi Solihah. Dear participants, it's time for us now to come to the main agenda. That is the general lecture that will be facilitated by our moderator. Firstly, let me read the moderator's curriculum vitae. His name is Mr. Sarwito Rahmat Barmawi, Master of Nursing in Science. He takes his bachelor and professional nursing in Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta, and he got the master degree in Konkan University, Thailand in 2018. Mr. Sarwito is focusing in community nursing area, and his research interest is communicable disease, specifically in tuberculosis. Without any further ado, dear participants, please give your warm welcome to Mr. Sarwito.
Check. Ma'am, sorry, before you leave, maybe better we take the photo first. Yeah, all of you and the guests also and all of participants. Maybe not the student, okay? You will take photo with me. Okay, Bu, silakan. Ya, di atas saja, ibu-ibu di atas. Ya, you are in that area. Yes, stand up and yeah. And from you nice, I nice, I'm more nice. Okay, very nice. Monggo Bapak Ibu silakan.
Iya, ano na lang. Magdi-discuss lang tayo.
Oke. Oke, ibu, nggak apa, it's okay. Aku bakal banyak foto lanjut. Mas, oke? Guys, after this, all of you, oke? And next, nanti masing-masing perwakilan 3 aja ya, biar bajunya warna-warni, biar semua dapat, oke? Oke, fotografer, ready? Oke, ntar. Ibu geser dikit ibu, Bu Susan geser dikit Bu Susan. Bu Meda jangan terlalu maju Bu Meda. Geser dikit. Ya. Geser dikit. Oke. Oke. Ya, oke. 1, 1, 2, 3, smile. Oke. And I don't know why some people love Sarangeo, right? Okay. They say Sarang. Okay. Money better than honey. Okay. Okay. Look at him. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. And please, student from Philippines, come to the front. And student from UMP, maybe, maybe 3 student. Representative from every single program, please come in. Ayo, boleh, nggak apa, nurse 3, ya. Oke guys, this line. 3 aja. Oke, all of you please. Oke, you can stand here. Baju coklat. Kalian nggak udah tua, kebidanan guys, kami, ayo. 3 boleh deh 3. Oke. Oh, anestesi. Siapa yang anestesi belum? Kalau duduk nggak bisa ya? Can you sit right there, guys? Cannot, right? Oke. Oke, yang tinggi di belakang aja. Oke. Nggak apa-apa, duduk situ aja, Mbak. Mbak, dikit, Mbak. Nggak apa-apa. Oke. Mbak, kebidanan gini bisa nggak? Ya, sini. Sorry. Iya, boleh, sorry. Oke. Mas, temen Mas. Oke. Wahyu. Oke. Kelihatan nggak ini, Mas? Mas, kelihatan. Berdiri aja di sini, Mbak. 1 berdiri di sini. Atau naik. Oke. Saya udah oke. Yang di belakang? Oke, 2 sini, 2 situ. Oke, cocok. Habis ini ijab kabul. Oh, enggak. Oke. Kelihatan, Mas? Kelihatan? Oke. Geser lagi, Mbak. Di depannya aja, Mbak. Ya, oke. Geser dikit, Mbak. Mas, geser. Mampu geser kan ya? Oke. Kelihatan, Mas? Oke. 1, 2. Okay, thank you guys. Give big applause for us. Okay, thank you. Gak apa-apa, Pak Sandy situ aja, Pak Sandy. Gak apa-apa, situ aja. Gak apa-apa, saya dari sini. That's okay. Gak apa-apa. Iya, boleh, boleh. Oke, thank you, thank you. Oke, oke, thank you. Cek tes. Cek. Oke, Ibu Susan. Ibu Susan ada. Ibu Susan tolong sharing link ke 3 speakers. Mas Ferdian kirim di grup aja ya. Oke, please wait.
We will join the
Yes, Zoom. Yes. And you can share it. Okay, let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ah, nice. Try again. Waalaikumsalam. Okay, so when you maybe consider about Muslim, maybe for the next month, from Christian login to the Muslim, maybe. Oh, no. Okay. Just joke. Okay. Okay, guys. Selamat pagi. Selamat pagi. And I want to know about Filipino student. Magandang umaga. Correct. Good morning. Yeah, okay, magandang umaga. And today we have a big opportunity. We have 3 speakers right here. They are from Philippines and they had lot of experience about how to work in abroad. Some of them can speak Arabic better than us, I think. Yeah, because they have experience. They had experience. Went to Arab Saudi, US, the European country also. Guys, today we have a big opportunity. So please focus about the information, because maybe after finish, they are not only from nursing program, but they are from the anesthesiological nursing and they are from health system information. And dari mana lagi kalian? Oh yeah, from midwifery also. Okay, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have big opportunity and Honorable Rector of UMP, Mr. Jubel Soroso, and with the team also, and Dean of Faculty of Health Science, Associate Professor Umi Soleha, and the team also with the Vice Dean, and our speakers for General Lecturer from College of Nursing Nueva Ecija, University of Science and Technology, Philippines. Give the big applause for them. Okay, for the first one, we have right here Dr. Jean N. Guilsper, RN, as a Dean. Good morning, ma'am. Morning. And after that, we have Mr. Jun Christian G. Reguel, MAN, that's mean Master of Art in Nursing. RN as a lecturer. Good morning, sir. And some lecturer from Indonesia call him Mas Jun. Yeah. Mas Jun, Mas Jin. Oh enggak, that's okay. Sorry. And next we have Miss Gracia C. Lopez, MANRN as a lecturer. Good morning, ma'am. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I am Jacob Batalon. Do you know him? In Spider-Man? The big one? Bold? Oh, you, they are not update. Yeah. Yeah, they focus too much about the how to analyze the journal, right? And they forgot about how to make them happiness. But that's okay. Okay, my name is Sarwito Rahmat Barmawi, and all of you can call me Wito. Uh, yeah, you can call me Wito. I'm from Borneo. I'm not from part of this Java, but I try to get many experience from UMP also, and this make me happy because we can share the opportunity not only with us like as a lecturer but for the student also. Okay guys, we have a big topic today. You can see that right there, the urgency of healthcare professional graduate quality in global competition. I think that's important because many nurses in Indonesia, they didn't brief, they didn't want to work in the to the abroad. Majority of them, they just after they finish graduate for a diploma program or they finish the profession for 1 year, they just stay in Indonesia. And the big problem in Indonesia is about how to speak English properly. That's a big problem because our second language is bahasa Java. Javanese, yeah, based on the curriculum, and that's every single provincial area, yeah. But some of them also want to work like, yeah, maybe in the German, like some European country, UK, US, but they didn't know how to do that. Yeah, me also. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I try to get more information about that, but I think that's only the online the website, and today we have big opportunity. They will talk about the story, start from the beginning until the end, and now how become a good lecturer to the good student. Give a big applause for us. Okay guys, before we start, I will read CV from our guests. I will read it one by one. For the first one, we have Dr. Jean Nunes Guelsper. Yeah. This about the curriculum vitae, almost many pages, right? Many pages. Okay. Uh, you learn about, you study in the community area also, right? Ma'am, please turn on your, yeah, ready.
Yes, sir. What's your
Yeah.
question again? Good morning.
Yeah, that means you are in the community area also, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I used
that's
to
the
be one of the faculty of the College of Nursing who handles students in the community.
Ah, that's mean same like me, but they didn't invite me go to the Philippines.
But I am also my former work is staff nurse in one of the hospitals in the Philippines prior
Okay.
to transferring to the academy.
Okay, good, thank you. So maybe I read the last one. Okay. Okay, this about the policy brief. They have OHPLAN. OHPLAN is the abbreviation from the Occupational Health Plan on health consequences related to the high heat index among outdoor workers. Yeah, this inside the community
That is
area.
actually the output of our research funded by the Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Health Research. They are the big funding agencies in the Philippines. So we need to create a plan as well as policy brief for the implementation in the community.
Okay, nice. Okay, and after that, we have, after they have the research, this one we have output of the research study about the knowledge, attitude, and practice of health consequences related to high heat index among the outdoor workers. Yes, almost same. They do the research and they try to apply it to the
In the
community.
community.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And after that, sorry, I can't read it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. And after that, we have Mas Jun or Mr. Jun Christian. Uh, how about your study PhD? Running well?
Yeah, great.
Oke. Beliau lagi kuliah S3 dan kita doakan semoga semuanya berjalan lancar. Amin. We pray for you. Hopefully enjoy your PhD and finish as soon as possible. Oke. Insya Allah, Masya Allah, Tabarakallah. Ya Habibi, ya Habibi. Oke. Oke. I just got this in this morning, so okay. And 36 years old, right? 39. Oh, 39 years old, okay. And your specifically area in research? Yes, it's okay.
Hello. Yeah, you are asking for the special area.
Yes.
I work as an operating room nurse in our one of the tertiary hospital in the Philippines, and then after working in the government hospital, I worked in Qatar for 10 years.
Wah, Qatar, 10 years.
Yeah, Doha, Qatar.
Doha, Qatar. That's why you can speak Arabic better than us, right?
Slightly.
كيف حال يا أخي؟
Alhamdulillah, Zain.
Masya Allah. Okay, thank you, Dr. Jun. That's a brief summary, yeah, like a brief information from every single speakers today. And we have the beautiful woman today, Miss Grace. But I didn't have the CV, so that's why I can't read that. So I will ask her directly. Okay. Ma'am, please tell about yourself, maybe a little bit about your research focus about what and yeah, something.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I'm Grace Lopez. With regards to my experience, I work in the Philippines for 6 years in a private hospital institutions, specifically in medical surgical ward and also neonatal intensive care unit. And then after that, I decided to work in abroad, Saudi Arabia and Osaka, Japan. And I was assigned in hemodialysis ward and also for the specific hemodialysis unit.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. That's good information. After go somewhere and go back to your home country, that is time to give something special, not only for our country, your country, but for the young generation also, and that's a good thing. Okay, let's start. So, guys, before we start the presentation, let me tell you how this general lecture will run. So, firstly, every single speakers will present the material for about 20 minutes. Maybe for the first one is Dr. Jean, Dr. Jun, and Dr. Grace. You also, inshallah, okay, good. Okay, every single speakers, they have time 20 minutes, and after that, we will have question and answer season for approximately about 45 minutes or 30 minutes, something like that. And finally, the session will be end by a conclusion. Maybe I will ask some of you, my finger power, maybe from nursing or from midwifery, please tell about the brief summary about the conclusion, what we talked today, okay? So, focus about the information, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, now allow me to welcome Dr. Jean Guelsper, RN, as a Dean and team to present to the material. And the title is about the personal capacity building to prepare healthcare professional to be standardized international for about 20 minutes. And give her big applause, please.
Salamat pagi.
Pagi, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I cannot promise if I can finish my lecture in 20 minutes because I have this weakness that when I'm holding a microphone, I used to become spontaneous. But anyway, um, we would like to acknowledge or to thank the UMP for partnering with us. And also, we would like to thank the university president, Ma'am Feli Jacoba, the university president of NEUST, for allowing us to be here. Special mention to Dr. Sikat of Department of Science and Technology, because he is one of the Board of Regents who approve our travel, because when you are working in the government in the Philippines, before you travel abroad, you need to seek approval from the Board of Regents. So thank you, sir. My topic is all about personal capacity building to prepare healthcare professionals to be standardized internationally. Actually, when we speak of personal capacity building, it is very crucial in the sense that for us, healthcare professionals, we need to be prepared for it. We need to, especially you as students, you need to prepare for it so that along the way, we will be able to uh, meet the standard or international standard or the global field or world, especially in nursing profession, because we are so in demand today. Okay. Just a moment. The Zoom link. Yeah. I'm still connecting. Still connecting.
Guys, so sorry about the problem. We have something trouble right here about the technical problem. So we will move to the second speakers today. We have right here. Please wait. Oh yeah. Okay, we continue, and we have second topic today. He will talk about the preparation of healthcare professional to work in abroad, e.g. like how to do the NCLEX test, and after that we have English exam skill, and most handsome speakers today. Please welcome Mr. Jun Christian Raguel MANRIN. Please give big applause. Sir, time is yours.
Thank you so much, sir. Salamat pagi.
Pagi.
And good morning everyone. Mabuhay. Magandang umaga sa aming mga gwapo at magagandang estudyante ng NEUST together with us.
Sawadikap.
Thank you so much for having us here this morning, and it is our great pleasure, and we are delighted to see all of you to be with us and share our experiences and knowledge about nursing and working as nurses outside the country, not only in the Philippines. Okay, I was tasked to share with you about the preparation of healthcare professional to work abroad. Okay, please allow me to share my screen on the Zoom. Is it visible? Can you please confirm it is visible in the Zoom?
Belum ya? Oke. Oke.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So, as you can see on our screen, I was tasked to discuss regarding preparation of healthcare professional to work abroad. And in the picture, that is the actual picture when I was in Doha, Qatar. But first, prior to work outside the country, I work as an operating room nurse in the Philippines. It's Dr. Paulino J. Garcia Memorial Research and Medical Center. That is a tertiary hospital in the Philippines wherein I work as an operating room nurse. Then after working as an operating room nurse in the Philippines, because you know what, working in your own country, because when I graduated in a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and then I took the board examination, and then when I passed the board examination, most of the nurses want to, in the Philippines, want to apply for going outside the country because for them, that is the opportunity for a greener pasture. But with me, I decided to stay in the Philippines for 2 years because I really don't want to go abroad. Like what our handsome sir here who told us that most of the Indonesian nurses doesn't want to go outside the country, right? Yes, you know what? The Philippines, most of the supply of nurses around the globe, you could see the Filipinos in the UK, in the United States, yeah, in Singapore, in any country that you will visit, you could see Filipino nurses because it became a trend for Filipinos because that is their passport to go outside the country. But on my case, it's serendipity, I could say, that it is really not my plan to go outside the country because I am already working in a government hospital wherein it is stable. Because if you are working in a government hospital, you could say that you are stable with your job. Then the reason why I could say that it is a serendipity is because when my workmates has day off, then they went to the agency and I said I want to have my day off be compensated to roam around in the city. It's in Manila because we are not in Manila. I think Nueva Ecija is 4 hours away from Manila, the capital city. So I want to visit the city. That is why I told them if I could join my friends because they will apply for work abroad. But for me, I'm really not planning to go outside the country because I am already working in a government hospital. Then they told me they will apply for an agency to work abroad. And then I told them, okay, I will just come with you so that I will just join. I will not apply. I will just roam around. I said. And then they told me, if you want, you could bring also together with you your CV, your resume. Then I said, why? I am not going to apply. But because I want to join them, I took my CV and go along with them. Then we went to the agency because they said after the agency we could go around and tour the city. And then while in the agency, there's an examination and I'm not prepared because they said you have to take the examination to be in as one of the requirement in the agency is to take the examination. But I am not prepared because I'm really not planning to go abroad. I took the exam, so I think we are five. Four of my four nurses working in the same hospital and then me. We took the examination. I passed the examination. They did not pass the examination. I am the only one who passed the examination and the agency took me to work abroad. So that's why I called this is serendipity because I have no plan. So for all of you as well, although you are not planning to work abroad, if that is God's will, then it will happen. Because in my case, it is really not my plan to go outside and to work abroad, but because I just took the examination for the sake that I could join them. I took the exam, they did not pass, I passed the examination, they interviewed me. I have no choice because they already took my passport and everything. They processed the visa, and then the rest is history. I flew to Doha, Qatar, and I worked there as head nurse for 10 years. There, that's the picture when the picture that you are seeing in the screen is the picture where I work in Doha, Qatar for 10 years. Okay, let's proceed. That is only a preliminary of the story. Anyway, I haven't greet you. Is it good day everyone? Salamat pagi, Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto. What is it? I really don't know if I could say it correctly, if I will butcher the word, but is it tercinta dan tersayang? Itu adalah kehormatan dan kebanggaan saya untuk bersama Anda semua. Okay. I hope I pronounce it correctly. If not, my apology. Okay. Okay. My screen is off. I really don't know. Is it working? Okay. Is it there? Is it working? Okay, I'm really sorry. Okay. Yeah. Wait for a while. For a while. Is it working or not? Wait. Wait for a while. I will just sorry for the technical difficulty. Is it working now? Okay. Okay, so since the skill and knowledge that an educated nurse possesses are highly regarded internationally, the profession can open doors to a wide array of possibilities for working abroad. The call for nurses is a cry heard from all corners of the globe, from developed nations to the developing world. Because you know what? Working in outside the country, possible our nurses here, the Filipino nurses that who are with us today, most of them also definitely they will work because for sure they will have their experience first in the Philippines, and then after this, because the main requirement for going outside the country is at least you serve the Philippines for at least 2 to 3 years. Then after 2 to 3 years, you could work outside the country. Some of our students here have a US visa, right? So Miss Eligio is one of our student who is a student who has a United States visa. So after possible that after studying and after graduating Bachelor of Science in Nursing and after passing the board examination, for sure she will serve the United States. But mainly, some of the students, for sure, in Indonesia also, I hope that you will be inspired to pursue your dream. Not only, it's good, it's really good to serve your own country, right? Because that is patriotism. Your heart for Indonesia is there. But also, it's good to at least soar high, um, uh, achieve your dreams, be to be part to serve other countries and to serve other nationalities as well, because you know what, serving other people other than your fellow countrymen is also good, because at least you extend your hand to them. According to the World Health Organization, nurses are the largest category of health workers. Nursing personnel make up over 50% of the health workers in every country in the world. Since the skills and knowledge that an educated nurse possesses are highly regarded internationally, the profession can open doors to a wide array of possibilities for working abroad. The call for nurse is a cry heard from all corners of the globe, from developed nation to the developing world. You know what? Working outside the country is challenging, but it's worth, because you know what? Aside from, we know, I really don't know how much salary is being given in Indonesia for nurses, but in Philippines. So maybe if the average salary for nurses in a private hospital in the Philippines is around 15,000 pesos, I really don't know how much is that in Indonesia. Okay, so 300 US dollar in Indonesia for a private hospital. So yes, see, comparing to what you will earn outside, I'm not encouraging, I'm not telling that you need to leave your country, but I am just telling that there are opportunities outside your comfort zone and you could explore more. And aside from that, because of this COVID-19 pandemic, that still we are still experiencing, opportunities open for nurses to work outside the country and to help other nations as well. So what is nursing abroad? Nursing abroad is an opportunity for nurses to practice their profession internationally. So it refers to a variety of experiences that a nursing student or licensed nurse might use to expand their professional training and visit foreign places. Nursing abroad can serve as part of a nursing education where students travel with their school or an internship program. It could be a volunteer experience or it could be a paid full job that lasts an indefinite period. There are a variety of organizations that can help nurses find international employment opportunities, including Red Cross and Doctors Without Borders. These organizations typically pair nurses with agencies and communities that require their assistance and expertise. You know what? Because we could help other because they have the money. We have the ability, the skills, we have the knowledge, the skills, and the ability to be able to help their healthcare system. So, and they have the money. So, in exchange of that service that we will render to those countries, then we will get something in return, which is good, because you know what? The 300 US dollar that you are going to earn in Indonesia, for example, same in the Philippines, others are, because that is enticing if you'll see a 1,500 to 2,000 dollars or $3,000 that you could get from the United States or UK or in other European countries. So you could help the family. Although possible also that like me during that time that you are already contented with what you have, but still it's possible for you to aim high, soar high, and do whatever possibilities that could help your family as well, because I know that others are struggling also financially, not all, but possible that they are struggling, and you have the ability to uplift your family's status and to help them. Because you know what, in the Philippines, they said that the overseas Filipino workers, especially nurses, they are the ones who's helping the economy of the Philippines regarding the remittances. Because those Filipino nurses in the United States, in the UK, they are sending money. It helps the economy of the Philippines, and it helps their families in sending their children to school, in feeding their family, and in constructing new houses, which is much stable than maybe the previous one that they have. We could say also on our presentation that it says nurses, the heart of healthcare, and that is true. And I know that most of you also are feeling the same with what I feel, because I could say that, you know what, if the doctor is the brain of the healthcare system, then the nurses are the heart of the healthcare system. I could say that because, and you know what, that is important, because without the heart, how could the blood pump to the brain? So the brain will not work without the heart, right? So we are the heart of the healthcare system, and we are really in need in the hospital to be able to render our service. Benefits of nursing working. Okay, benefits of working abroad: self-confidence and ability to work. Work hard for rewarding experiences, the ability to speak other languages, but also it involves understanding how different communities understand, evaluate, use medical expertise. So those are the benefits of nursing working abroad. So international relationship, developing a substantial relationship with people in a foreign country informs our perspective of the world by encouraging to think of people outside a home or community. So to improve the if you decide to work outside the country, you will improve your language skills. I know that this is the struggle for most of those who are English is not the first language, the native language. So, but you know what? In working outside the country, you really need to study, especially English, because if you plan to work in UK or in the United States, in Canada, they are requiring IELTS or TOEFL or OET. These are examinations that you need to take to be able to pursue your dream in working outside Indonesia. Or the same thing with the Filipinos here. If we want to work outside the Philippines or outside Indonesia, we really need to take IELTS, TOEFL, or OET to be able for us to work, because that is one of their requirement. And you know what? In the College of Nursing, we have the English Language Proficiency in Nursing, the ELPN. Our students took that subject because we knew that someday they will plan to work outside the country. That's why we prepared them regarding that struggle that most of us are facing, because that is one of the requirements. So aside from one of the benefit also of working outside the country is the travel experiences. Traveling abroad exposes you to different cultures, foods, type of music, and experiences. You can expand your understanding of history, politics, art, and geography while meeting new people and exploring new places. And then expanded professional perspective. Okay, you could see pictures of me, Dinjin, and Ma'am Susan there, because you know what? Working outside the country is meeting different friends and linkages, right? Not only the same person in your country, but also you could expand your professional perspective, not only contained in one box. How to work as a nurse abroad. So we have also pictured here together with the UMP students, because you know what? If you plan to work outside the country, then you will meet different people, possible for nursing students, or nurses itself. So those people that will inspire you to be able that during the time that you will visit same country, then you have linkages together with them. Same like our fellow nurses here, whenever they visit the Philippines, that is open 24/7, and that is their second home. So the requirement also, how to work as a nurse abroad, earn your nursing degree. Now, our students are having their bachelor's degree, and others also are having their diploma degree. So you need to have that and graduate your degree so that you could work outside the country. And then for nurses, you need to pass the NCLEX. Upon graduating, registered nurse candidate must pass the National Council Licensure Examination or NCLEX. So you need to take this examination. Usually, this is a 75 question that you answer within 6 hours. The exam categorizes its content into the following areas: providing a safe and effective care environment, health promotion and maintenance, psychosocial integrity, and physiological integrity. So you need to take only 75 questions, and then after you pass, and then that's it. That is your passport for a much greener pasture. So determine candidate location. You will decide also where you want to work. Is it in the United States, in Canada, or in UK? So upon passing the examination, you only need to decide which place you really want to go. And then after passing the NCLEX, you need to do the preparation for studying. You have to choose for the state for the Board of Nursing apply for licensure by passing the NCLEX test, and then submit the application for licensure by passing the NCLEX test and all required documents for evaluation. So there are some requirements that you need to take, especially if you plan to work in the United States. And then keep studying for the NCLEX test preparation while pending approval from the Board of Nursing, because after passing all those requirements, you only need to wait for them to approve your examination, and then register for the NCLEX test with Pearson VUE, because that is the agency wherein they are the ones who will handle your examination and then process your paper and documents to be able for you to take the examination and get your US RN license. So then schedule the test, and then the test day, you will take the examination. There are certain areas wherein you will take the examination, and then after that, you are all set. Once you get your NCLEX, your USRN license, you could work as nurse in the United States or in Canada or in Australia, wherein they require NCLEX. So, of course, you need to research each option, check whether you are, whether all those things that you plan are set by those guidelines that you intended to do. And then, of course, upon searching for those work, you need to contact the employers and agencies that will help you to achieve your dream. Then, of course, you need to prepare your documentation, those visa, passport, work permit, and sponsorship documentation, birth certificate, professional references, history of immunization, and then educational transcript. Of course, once you got the license, you are a USRN or a registered nurse in a specific country. Once you got all the documents, you need to be early on the area where you will work, because having time to learn the area, furnish your home, arrange for transportation, and enjoy your new settings before work starts can help you relax and feel comfortable before starting work. Okay, when you're a nurse, you know that every day you will touch a life, or a life will touch yours. So I will just leave that quote, that wherever you will go, whether in Indonesia or in other country, remember the quote: when you're a nurse, you know that every day you will touch a life, or a life will touch yours, either in Indonesia or in the United States. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jun, about the information. I think many students from Faculty of Health Science, specifically in nursing right here, they try to analyze the problem in Indonesia already, because the main problem in Indonesia is about the language, how to prepare themselves about the TOEFL test or IELTS test, and many things, I think. Yeah. Also for, maybe they worry about the diversity also, because when I try to ask the student in the class, So when I try to ask them, how about the future after you graduate? Just want to stay in Java or try to move to the another island in Indonesia? Because as you know, more than 13,000 island in Indonesia. That one is the registered, but for the unregistered, maybe more than 15,000 island in Indonesia. That is, yeah, the big problem how to make to develop the policy also, and sometimes for the nurse profession also they try to not equal between medicine and the nurse also, the doctor also, and the nurse also. But that's our own problem in my country. But hopefully in the future we have how to solve the problem better than now. Okay, thank you, Mr. Jun. Okay, guys, prepare your question. Okay, already? Okay, after this we have the opportunity because Dr. Jean had a problem, and now she want to continue his presentation. Dr. Jean, time is yours, please.
Thank you, sir. So again, good morning, everyone. So as I was saying a while ago, my topic is all about the personal capacity building to prepare healthcare professionals to be standardized internationally. Actually, some of the things that I'm going to discuss was already tackled by Sir June, and we will just give some additional explanation on that. So as nurses, we need to know that personal capacity building is considered as crucial for healthcare professionals like us. So this is to prepare ourselves to meet international standards. As Sir Jun mentioned a while ago, we need to take some examination for us to travel abroad or work abroad. So why do we need to have this personal capacity building? Because when we are healthcare workers or healthcare professionals, we need to continuously enhance our skills and knowledge. So the learning should continue or must continue for us to be well versed in the field of nursing. So again, good morning. I'm Dr. Jean Gilliasper. I'm the Dean of the College of Nursing, and I am proud to represent the Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology in this activity. I only have 6 slides, including those 2 slides that I have presented to you. So I just want to show you how we can enhance skills and knowledge as healthcare professionals. So first thing that we need to know is the continuous education. What is that? After you graduate your bachelor's degree, you need to push through with your master's degree, because when you are with your master's degree or when you have that master's degree, many doors will open for you. You need to attend conferences. You need also to attend workshops, seminars, and online courses, especially nowadays that there are lots available online courses, not only in the Philippines, but worldwide. So as mentioned, masters as well as doctorate are now on the trend for us to be well-versed in our field, which is the nursing field. Another thing that we need to consider is that the professional certifications. In the Philippines, we have the nurse licensure examination, and as mentioned by our MC, and as mentioned during the opening program, we have high percentage in the nurse licensure examination because we always enhance our program in terms of board performance enhancement program. So we have lecture series. We invited lecturers outside Nueva Ecija, University of Science and Technology, because we believe that we need also inputs from other people. So we need to consider the commitment to maintain high standards of practice. And in the Philippines, we have a specific subject which is professional development, and that is under the scope of nursing leadership and management. And with that, we also tackled the different fields of nursing where we can have our work not only in the hospital. Nowadays, we have the nursing informatics where we can specialize in information technology. But in the case of the Philippines, there are limited schools who offers masters in information technology that is related in the nursing profession. Clinical experience. How can we enhance our clinical experience? In the Philippines, after they graduate, they used to work or have the volunteer or voluntary job. But nowadays, since the Philippines or nurses in the Philippines are in demand, after their graduation, the last time that we checked in our tracer study, those graduates in 2020, even if their PRC licenses are not released yet by the Professional Regulation Commission, they are being hired by the hospitals in Nueva Ecija because of lack of nurses. So we are confident in NEUST that we give quality education, and on November 2023, our students with us will take the licensure examination. So in terms of clinical experience, to continue, we need also to gain experience or to expose in the hospital field for us to have the congruency of learning. In the Philippines, we have the team teaching, and we usually do that. Say, for example, Sir June is teaching the operating room technique. He will be, or he will have his clinical duty in the operating room, so that those things tackled in the theory will be applied into clinical practice. Another one is research and evidence-based practice. This is the trend nowadays. That's why in our curriculum, even in your curriculum here in UMP, we have nursing research, because this is now the trend. So somehow it is according to the international standards, and we often rely in the nursing field into evidence-based practice, but we need to know the guidelines and protocols in conducting research, because when we conduct research, we need to know the ethical implications of the things that we are going to do, specifically if the subject or the respondents of our study is person or human. So in the Philippines, we have the ethics approval prior to the conduct of research. Cultural competence is another. Actually, this enhance patient-centered care and facilitate effective communication. For the effective communication, in line with the discussion given by Sir June, I would like to announce to everyone that our university is open for partnership in terms of English proficiency subject, because it is also the program of the Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, as well as the university itself, to help the students pass the NCLEX. Actually, the subject ELPN, or English proficiency, in the curriculum of nursing was just an additional subject in the curriculum of nursing, because when we do the revision of the curriculum in 2018, the CHED issued a memorandum focusing on the enhancement of the curriculum. So we opted to include the ELPN, or English proficiency subject, because of the findings that we have, that I have heard during one of the conferences, that Filipinos out of 200, the passing percentage for, or the passing in NCLEX is just for 230 only pass the NCLEX. So for that, I requested the university to include this specific subject, and it was supported by our Vice President for Academic Affairs. That is why it is included in our curriculum. So maybe you could also have that in collaboration with us to enhance more in terms of English proficiency because the universal language is considered as English. We can work hand in hand on this. Okay, another one is quality improvement and patient safety. In nursing profession, it is always the safety of the patients that we need to take into consideration. If we do not know the international standards of patient safety, how can we promote safety for our clients and our patients? So we need to consider that first and foremost, we need to do no harm to our patients. And that is considered as one of the things or vital things that we need to know. Another one is communication and international collaboration. Communication is also part of having this English proficiency as mentioned by Sir June. It is only one of the examinations taken by our graduates, and there are lots in different countries. We have different names in terms of IELTS, TOEFL, etc. So we see to it that our graduates are globally competitive in the sense that we are tasked not only by the university, but also by the Commission on Higher Education, which is the regulating body of education in the Philippines, that we need to trace our graduates. After graduation, 2 to 3 months, how many of them are employed? How many of them left the country? But in the Philippines, in order for you to be employed abroad, you need to have at least 2 to 3 years experience. And my appeal to them actually, and to those who graduated last year, to stay in the country for at least 2 to 3 years to give back not only to the university but also to the government, because NEUST is a state university with free tuition and miscellaneous fees. Actually, sir, I am amazed that majority of your graduates are staying in Indonesia, and that is nationalism. But in the Philippines, majority of our graduates, after their graduate, since they need to have this greener pasture 2 to 3 years after they left the Philippines. And it is quite saddening because we are lacking also of workforce in the Philippines. Actually, in the hospital, there are some areas in the hospital who closed the special, the particular area in the hospital because there are no nurses anymore. So I salute you for being nationalistic. International collaboration. This is an example of the international collaboration wherein we do collaborate, both countries, Indonesia and UMP. And we are very much thankful to UMP for collaborating with us because, as I have mentioned, this is one of our dreams, to be internationally recognized and to collaborate with other institutions outside the Philippines. And then for ethical consideration, according to the International Council for Nurses, we need also to take into consideration this ethical side, wherein we need to emphasize the ethical practice, patient autonomy, and confidentiality. So in the Philippines, we are very particular on this, that we do not divulge the name of the patients under the Data Privacy Act. And I know it is global. For leadership and management skills, in the Philippines, we have particular course or subject that is focusing on leadership and management skills because we train our students to become future nursing leaders, not only an ordinary nurses. So once they are being filled in the hospital, they can lead the team when they are being tasked to. And of course, Filipino nurses are always a good team players. Professional networks and mentorship, you need to somehow engage in professional networks. This is also, again, another example, but we also need to expand our linkages locally and internationally for us to be well versed also and keep abreast or updated with those trends globally. In terms of mentorship, you need to look for a person who can mentor you in a way that you can grow professionally. Last slide, sir. Another one is high quality education and training. So part of this is the accreditation that we are into. Language proficiency, as tackled a while ago, and technological literacy is very vital nowadays because we need to be technologically adept, and we need also to know how to operate these gadgets, and management information system nowadays is very important. Global exchange program, we are into it, and this is the evidence of our global exchange program. Let us strengthen this for betterment of our universities. And if you want to collaborate with us, especially to the friends of Ma'am Umi, we are very much, you are very much welcome in our university. Another one, I think this is the last one, is the recognition and incentives. In the Philippines, this is the major problem because our nurses are not well compensated. However, NEUST has taken the lead in proposing the salary modification through the leadership of our university president. But it has a long way to go, but somehow, since we initiated it, we are on our step one. So we need to be well compensated because we are at the front lines. Always remember that we also have our rights in terms of labor and proper compensation. If you want to connect or collaborate with us, here is my number. I forgot my calling card at the hotel. Please do know that we are very much open for further collaboration. Thank you very much.
Mr. Jean, for this good information for us. I think this one is specifically for all lecturer in this room. I think because based on the presentation, Dr. Jean talked a little bit about how to develop the curriculum, because this more the important thing for us, how to develop the system from the basically. I just talked with Mr. Jun, Mas Jun, and we said maybe we have idea like how to, maybe like us, we can spare the class, make the class the specific class for the international program, and after that we try to upgrade them, give them more information, and we have MOU already and try to MOA how to apply it. I think that's a good idea for the future. Hopefully easy for us, I think, because Mr. Jerbul also he is a nurse, so I think he can make a big policy for us in Faculty of Health Science. Inshallah. Thank you so much, Miss Jane. And the last one, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today we have the last speaker. We have something special because right now we have a beautiful woman. Yeah, and she will talk about the sharing experience of nurse who have worked in abroad in terms of salary, work, culture, life adaptation, and etc. I think. And please welcome Miss Grace C. Lopez. Please, time is yours, and give big applause for her. 1 hour, ma'am. Oh, no, 20 minutes. Just joking. Okay, guys, prepare your question, okay, for the student. I mean for UMP student. Okay, and our guests also, if you want to ask something, please. Or Mr. Asyandi. Okay, you talk already, right? About the program. Okay, time is yours, ma'am, please.
Okay, good morning once again.
Morning.
To our dear faculties, students, professors here in UMP, good morning. And to our very own Dean College of Nursing, good morning. To Sir June also, and to our students, Filipino students here in Indonesia, good morning. It is an honor in front of you to share some of my experiences working in abroad. For now, I entitled my presentation in A Life of Filipino Nurses Working in Abroad. Okay, as I have said earlier, I work in different countries, in Saudi Arabia and Osaka, Japan. I have total experience of 12 years in clinical settings, and specifically in medical surgical, neonatal intensive care unit, and hemodialysis. So, yeah, I will just give you some background. So before you, a Filipino, decided or wants to go abroad, there are some steps. A simple guide for a Filipino nurses who wants to work in abroad. Of course, you need to be graduated, a Bachelor of Science in Nursing for 4 years. Thereafter, you need to pass the licensure examination by Professional Regulatory Commission at least 75%. And once you're able to pass the board examination, you are allowed to practice the nursing profession either in a clinical settings or in OPD or tertiary or secondary hospitals. However, if you want to work in abroad, there are some requirements. Okay, before, during my time, I think 20 years ago or 15 years ago, okay, you must need to have 2 to 3 years of experience working in abroad. I'm sorry, working in the Philippines before you will be qualified working in abroad. So you need to serve your own country. Okay? You need to be professionally prepared working in abroad. That's why it is important for nurses to serve your own country, for you to be prepared and well-skilled working in abroad. Okay? And usually, in a hospital settings, the bigger hospital in other county, they required you not only 2 to 3 experience, but at least you are currently or 6 years currently working in a hospital with at least 100 bed capacity. But in small institutions like clinics, okay, they did not require at least, 0 to 1 years of experience is enough for you to be qualified working in abroad. However, it depends also, as Sir June discussed earlier, so it depends which country you want to work with. Okay? So for the USA, it's an NCLEX and IELTS. Okay? I think for the NCLEX, for the USA, so you need an IELTS of 6.5 in speaking. And while the writing, reading, and listening should have a band score of 7, a total band score of 6.5 for you to be qualified working in USA. Also, in UK, it's much higher than USA for the IELTS. They need to have a total band score of 7. In Arab countries, we have also licensure examination there for you to be able to work with said countries, okay? So you have to license before you work in other countries. And I think you have here also in Indonesia, you are also required to, I think, to take the exam to work with other countries also. Okay. What is the reasons of working abroad? Okay. Number one is higher salary. That is one of the most common reason why Filipino nurses wants to work abroad. Okay, honestly, when I was 20 years old, I worked in a private hospital and my monthly salary is only 8,000 pesos. I think you need to convert 8,000, multiply it to 280 rupiah. So 8,000 in a month. And then, that's why I decided to work abroad. And then the salary that I have, if you're going to compare it in peso, it is 80,000. So it is almost 10 times. So that is one of the reasons why nurses wants to work abroad. However, if you want to work in abroad, you need to consider also the countries that you're going to work with. Because in open countries or developed countries like USA, Canada, okay, UK, there is tax. You need to pay for your food, your phones, your cars, what else? Your house for the rent, health insurance, and more. So definitely, my 80,000, less than, I think, as I remember, 30,000 pesos. So I have 50,000 as a net. So it's still high as compared to 8,000 in a month. And that is what is one of the reasons why Filipino nurses wants to work in abroad, because of the salary, and they need to support financially for their families and for their future. Okay? And the number two is the job security, okay? So the higher or the longer you work in abroad, you have life insurance, health insurance, like that. So if time comes that you want to return back to the Philippines, all the taxes that you paid for that specific county, you can have it. Plus, you have a monthly support from that specific country. And the third one is permanent residency. Some Filipino nurses, may I say most of Filipino nurses wants to work in abroad where they can have their family members. And I think it is very good to work in other places also, to work while working you have your own family, because it's very difficult to work in alien country that you don't have any family members. When I work in abroad, I don't have any friends. I don't have any contact with that specific hospitals, so I need to adjust by myself. Okay? And the last one is personal growth. Actually, among the four reasons of this, the reason I work in abroad is, number one is higher salary, and my personal growth is the reason why. Because I know if I work in abroad, it will broaden my horizon, my knowledge and experiences. And the more you have experiences, the higher the salary you have. Am I right? Yes. I have questions for the students. Do you want to work in abroad? How about the students in Indonesia? Can you please raise your hands for those who wants to work in abroad? No one? How about our students from NEUST? You want to work in abroad? You may raise your hand. You see what recently our dean of college said. Usually, most of our students will work in abroad. Okay. These are the 5 top destinations of Filipino nurses. Okay, and estimated. Sorry. Estimated salary. Okay, the top 5 is the New Zealand. Okay, more or less their salary is 115,000 pesos. So you just convert it in rupiah. So, however, as I have said, it depends on the country that you're going to work with. Huh? You need to pay for the food, rent, the tax, etc. And then the next one is Canada. So more or less, this salary is the minimum wage that a Filipino nurses can have. But it depends also how long you've been a nurse working in a hospital setting. So the longer experience that you have, the higher the salary you can have. And also, if you have a specialty in nursing, it is much more higher. Like for example, if you are an operating nurse, like surgeon, you are an ICU nurse, emergency nurse, so the salary is much higher as compared to regular one. In Arab countries, specifically in Saudi Arabia, so it minimum of 40,000 to 78,000. Okay, it depends if you will work in a private institutions or in a government facilities. However, as you compare to New Zealand and other countries, it is much cheaper, right? However, in Arab countries, when I worked there 4 years ago, they are tax-free. So our employer provided the house allowance. We have free transportation. We have free food. So the things that you're going to buy only is for your personal hygiene, like shampoo. Okay, if you want something chocolates and you want to eat to fast food, that's the time that you're going to pay for it by your own. But all of the expenses are paid in Arab countries. However, nowadays, I think in Saudi Arabia, they have already 5% tax. But I think it's still cheaper as compared to the developed countries. Next, the second one is the UK. So more or less, the basic salary is 144,000. So the same with New Zealand and Canada, you need to pay for the taxes, okay? Rent a car, a house, paying for house and health insurance, etc. And the number one that the Filipino nurses dream is to become a USA citizen. Okay, more or less, the starting salary is 386,400 pesos. So that's why Filipino nurses wants to work in USA. So what do you think? Which country you prefer to work with? Yeah, still Arab countries. Actually, if I'm going to compare my work in an open country and in Arab, I would say that I save my money a lot in Arab countries. Yes, because of tax-free accommodation, food. Okay, I have all my money inside my pocket. Okay, so that is why. So why do foreign countries admire nurses? Because we are caring. We treat our patient like as our own family members. And we are hardworking. We are very considerate, patient, respectful, and empathetic. So what do you mean by that? We put our own feet to the shoes of others so that we can feel and understand what they feel. Okay, that's it. I think we still have time. Okay. So, one topic more. Alis, okay. So, what will be the biggest challenge? Okay, language barrier is one of the biggest challenge that I experience. Working in Japan, they cannot speak in English. That's why it's very hard for you to understand them. So you need to be prepared. You need to learn how to speak right, and read their language. And their language have katakana, hiragana, kanji. So you need it all. So culture shock, yes. You need to learn their culture, okay? And you need to adjust yourself to others. You should not compare your work in the Philippines, working in other countries, and also the foreign food. Because, it's very difficult to adjust to the food that you haven't eaten, especially raw foods. In Japanese, they love to eat raw foods, fresh fish. You love to eat fresh fish? Yeah, that's why one of the biggest challenge that I have there. But as a Filipino nurses, we are flexible and we need to adjust and we need to focus the goal that the reason why we work in abroad is to save money and to give and to have a better future for our family. And then the keys for the success, you need to be dedicated and open-minded. What I said, focus on your goal. You need expect for separation anxiety. Continue to be efficient, hardworking, and don't be afraid of the struggle. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Check. Okay, that's a good thing for us. I think. Please prepare yourself and give your. We are ready for receive the question from all of you right here, and please give us give the question for us, and let's see. The speaker will answer your question, and if you make a question, maybe Mr. Asyandi will give you gift for the some of you, or from Ibu Kaprodi maybe, atau from Wakil Dekan. Ya boleh, oke. Oke guys, silakan bertanya guys. Ya, oke, hands, please stand up, tell your name, your program, and your question.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Sekar. I am a student, actually last year student of medical laboratory technology. And I have two questions. The first is when applying for a job abroad, do we need a special test or?
Sorry, I cut you. This question for
all of speakers
Yeah, all
or?
of speaker if possible.
Okay, thank you.
When applying for a job abroad, do we need a special test or special certificate such as a professional certificate that is used in the destination country, or can we use the certificate that we obtain from our home country? And the second question is, are the procedure for MLT the same for nurses when applying for a job? Thank you so much.
Mbak siapa namanya Mbak?
Sekar.
Sekar, okay, Sekar. Thank you Sekar for your question. Okay, you want to answer directly?
Yeah, I will answer the question.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much. Regarding your question, ma'am, you could use, one of the requirement is you need to graduate your bachelor's program. So if you are on your final year for the Bachelor of Science, you are Bachelor of Science in Nursing? Yeah, so you need to graduate your Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
She is not nursing.
A medical technology. So you need
MLT.
to, yeah, even other programs like medical technology, you need to graduate your Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, and then you need to take your board's examination for medical technology here in Indonesia. And then after doing that, you need to go to agencies wherein they are sending medical technologies to USA, UK, or any other parts of the world, wherein still one of the requirement is you need to pass, you need to graduate your bachelor's degree and then pass your board's medical technology for medtech, for medical technology. That is your start. From that, you could start and then go along with all the process. So, but first, you could use your Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology and your license here in Indonesia as a medical technologist to be able to work outside Indonesia.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I want to add the question a little bit because. You want to add? Okay, please.
And also I have friend who is medical technologist working in Australia. So after they get the licensure examination in the Philippines, then she was required to took the IELTS also and take the examination in Australia. So it depends on the which country you're going to apply. So what are their requirements? Yes, thank you.
May I add, aside from that, we are here not to encourage you to live in Indonesia. We are just telling that there are opportunities outside Indonesia. Same with outside the Philippines, there are opportunities. But if you love to stay in Indonesia, we are really saluting all the students of Indonesia because you really want to serve your country, and you really, it only means that you really, those who are leaving the Philippines, it doesn't mean that they don't love their country. They love them. That's why they will sacrifice to earn money and to be able to help their family. But in Indonesia, you want to stay because you want to serve your country, which is good. And we salute you for that. Okay? We are here just to tell you that there are opportunities, other opportunities outside, not only in our own comfort zone. Okay? You will go also? Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Sekar, you want to add the question more?
About the second question about this procedures, for medtech medical technologies is the same when we want to play a job abroad. Is the same for nurses.
For the
the procedures.
Yeah, I think the procedure is the same also for nurses, because in Saudi Arabia, if you plan to work in Saudi Arabia or in the Middle East, because most of you, it's easier for you to go to Saudi Arabia or Middle East because you are Muslims, right? And that will be a way for you also to do your Hajj. right? Because I know that in Indonesia, limited slots are being given for you to go to Saudi Arabia to perform your Hajj, right? So with regards to the requirement, same for nurses. Prometric is there. All Arab countries now, they are using Prometric, wherein for medical allied professionals, they are using the same for nurses. It's possible. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. John. I think that's clear. But I think the big problem in Indonesia, as you know, we have Indonesia many population, about the population. The problem is about the agency. We have a lot agency, but not for nurse. But the problem is for household assistant. A lot of agency, but specifically for nurse, something like us, yeah, difficult for find out. That's the big problem. I think maybe we should read some many information for the every single opportunity in the every single country also. That's good. Thank you for the information. Sekar, finish? Oke, thank you so much Sekar. Nanti hadiahnya bisa ke Ibu Sri Suparti ya. Bagi-bagi sama saya. Oke. Ma'am, sir, actually we have a special guest today from UNICE. UNICE is singkatan dari abbreviation from Universitas Al-Israt, Cilacap, our neighbor district, yeah, from Cilacap. Yeah, almost today for arrive to here, oh not, less than 2 hours. Ada pertanyaan Ibu, Bapak, monggo silakan. Nanti dapat hadiah loh dari Pak Sandy. Oke. Pak Sabto monggo, Bapak. Silakan, Pak. Oke. 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 Via Zoom ini ada Miss Fatin. Fatin Karimatunisa. Oke, oke. Time is yours, Fatin. Your mic, Fatin. Turn on. Please, Fatin. Your mic. Okay, ready.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Can you hear my voice? Hello?
Silakan, Fatin.
Okay. Can you hear my voice? Okay. Okay, hello. I'm Fatin. I am a nursing student and this is my second semester. I think so many students want to go working abroad, but you know that so many obstacles here. And the big problem is the college, the breath to take a risk. When we imagine that we are alone in other country and we just alone in the weird situation, I think it's too afraid. My question is how to solve that problem, how to be brave, and how to take a step for working abroad in other countries.
Fatin, already finish your question?
Yes, and if
You
it's
get the
for
point,
us, yes,
sir?
and if it's
or
for
ma'am?
us to be brave and step to working abroad.
Not clear, right? Okay, pass it.
How to take the exam.
To take at some, I think for the look like and select test or another thing like for the TOEFL IELTS score. I think you told it already. You gave them the information, but maybe some student late join with us. Okay, please one time maybe. Gitu ya Fatin?
No, my question is, any tips or any motivation for us to take a step for working abroad and
For take RN.
and be brave because I think the problem is afraid to go to the other country and we just all
Bahasa aja, nggak clear suaranya.
Oke. Gimana caranya biar kita tuh lebih berani buat ke luar negeri. Sedangkan kita tuh sendiri dan kita tuh kita tuh sendiri dan menyiapkan segala sesuatu tuh bukan dari negara yang akan kita tuju, tapi dari negara kita sendiri.
Coba lebih. The question is bagaimana cara menyiapkan diri? Oh, no. The question is how to prepare ourselves. Like them, they are a student. You know, I told you already. They learn about English maybe in the second semester or third semester. But the problem is, yeah,
They forgot it
how to
already.
how to motivate
Because of the long period.
how to motivation them for going to abroad, something like that maybe.
Motivation of going abroad.
Yeah.
One motivation of going abroad is, aside from your professional development, you can help the economy of Indonesia improve, because you will be considered as overseas Filipino workers who will be earning much for the GDP of Indonesia. You can help the economy of Indonesia. In terms of in passing the English proficiency or NCLEX or other examination, we intend you to partner with those schools who has a stable English proficiency language program, and if they want to, they can enroll in review centers, having those review classes for NCLEX or English proficiencies, but it costs a lot. So you need to partner with us.
Yeah, that's the good thing. I think like us, UMP is big university and they have Bahasa Center right in the main campus right there. Maybe from our faculty try to develop the policy, like TOEFL test or something like that, free maybe for the student, because the charge for the every single semester they pay a lot. Yeah, but I didn't know too much about the policy inside the faculty and the university. You can ask Miss Dr. Umi maybe. Oke, kayak gitu ya, Fatin. Kurang lebihnya saya mohon maaf, Fatin. Oke, Fatin. Oke, I think clear already. Bapak tadi mau bertanya, Pak? Monggo silakan. Enggak. Ayo, tadi mau nanya. Enggak. Bawa mahasiswa enggak tadi, Pak? Enggak ya? Enggak. Oh, they didn't bring the student. Oh, the student, please.
What I would like to ask to our guest university here is, do you have a history wherein your students already work outside Indonesia? Japan, Canada, Kuwait. Yeah, so it's good that also students from NICE, is it NICE? UNICE, they are also sending students, or other students also are planning to work outside Indonesia, aside from they want to render their service in Indonesia. So also, because you know what, a big factor also for the student is the support of the university, wherein they could provide enough knowledge to their students, enough knowledge and skills to their students, because if they are well prepared regarding the skills, the knowledge, for sure. I think what Fatin is asking is how you will encourage us, because we are afraid to work outside the country. If your support system is really good, support system is good, and then you have enough knowledge, information, and skills to be able for you to pursue your dreams outside the country, well, I think you need those factors to be able for you to pursue your dream in working outside the country.
Nice. Thank you. That's good information, not only for you, nice, but this correction for us in UMP, also in Faculty of Health Science. Actually, we had many information come to us about who want to work in Japan or Qatar or in the Middle East country, but the problem is the students. Yeah, they worry about themselves. They worry too much about their family member. Also, they worry about their how to speak in English. Yeah, how to speak in Arabic. So before they finish, also I told the student, so you can get the more opportunity if you not work. You can continue your master degrees. I can suggest you for going to Khon Kaen University in Thailand because they have a partial scholarship. I think that's better for us. Maybe if you study in Indonesia, you spend a lot of money and you didn't know about the cultural diversity in the Thailand also because the same place, same bahasa, same language, some same environments. But they still worry about, my father said, you just stay in Java, in the central Java. Don't go too far from us. Yeah, that's the big problem in Indonesia also. Okay, thank you. I think enough today. Saya rasa sudah ya. Oke, yang selanjutnya ada. Oke, di bawah apa di atas? Oke, Dr. Jean, Dr. June, and Miss Grace, we have certificate. We will give it to you because this look like something good for me and something good also for you, right? We have opportunity. Yeah. Because I don't have this one in random. Yeah, this additional something. Yeah, the first one is, maybe all of you, yeah. Check. Okay. Ibu Sri Suparti will give the certificate to siapa? Dr. Jean. Okay. Ibu Kaprodi, monggo mendekat mungkin. Okay. Take photo, smile. Okay. Sudah mas, one more. Okay, thank you. Give applause for us. Okay. And next, to Mas June. Ma'am, please stand up right here. Ibu, foto lagi, ma'am, please join. Okay, the last one. One more. Okay, and the last one, Miss Grace, Mom Grace. Ibu foto ibu. Okay, go to the center. Smile. Okay, one more. Wait. Okay, thank you. And the last one for me. Okay. Thank you. Take photo. Okay. Yeah, I'm very happy after this high salary for this one. Okay, thank you. Okay, one more. You nice. Maybe take photo together, four of you. Pak Siandi also. Ibu. Foto bu. Yeah, I'll lecture from UMP and from UNICE. Silakan Pak, monggo Pak. Bro, mundurin aja bro. Oh ya.
Mas abaikan yang foto-foto ini, Mas. Wah. Oke. Oh ya. Nang song sam. Oke, maybe Eunice and itu, Eunice and speakers. Ayo. Ibu, satu di sini. Tenang-tenang. Nah, direct. Oke. Bapak, satu di sini, Pak. Gimana nih? Ibu maju aja, Bu, bentar, Bu. Ibu di pinggir sini, Bu. Ibu di pinggir sini ya. Ibu di pinggir sini biar pas tengah. Enggak. Ya, nah, oke. Fotonya udah tadi. Apa ya? Okay, give big applause for our speakers, our guests, for the student also. Okay, time to closing, guys. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for the all speakers, for their information and interesting presentation, and also to all the participants for their active participation. Please give applause for the speakers and for you all. And last, let's say Alhamdulillah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Let's say Alhamdulillah together.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Masya Allah ya akhi. Okay. And thank you for the participant in the Zoom area also for YouTube. Sorry, Zoom and YouTube. Thank you so much for your attendance. And I so remind everyone that we'll be see you again. Don't forget for the link information. The official staff sent it already in the Zoom chat. Okay, please. And thank you so much. Wabillahi taufik walidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai jumpa dan sayonara. Okay, bye-bye. See you in the US. Okay, this one is the UMP anthem. Ada lagi informasi, Pak? Okay, thank you so much.
Maju kembangkan segala